Why does creating posts on social media feels like a full-time job? Every week, you are stuck writing, designing, and posting from scratch just to stay visible. And until you automate that process, your content will probably stay inconsistent and your audience will keep forgetting you exist. In this video, we are going to show you how you can go from one idea to an image, to a video, and an Instagram post using only one simple form. By the end of this video, we are going to give this workflow for free. Here's what this workflow actually gives to you. An idea gets submitted through this simple form. I will do it with you guys, and you instantly get a script right here. And then the AI generates the post for Instagram and also generates a picture, and then we upload the picture, and then we generate the video, and here we are waiting until the video is ready. And then once the video is ready, we create the post and we publish the post. Super simple, right? And here we can check how the video went a bit, the one that Manu built. So one thing that I'm amazed by this workflow, it's like the background and the video in front. So I think this is amazing. It was not easy to make, Manu said to me, and right now it's incredible. We can see and watch a lot of videos that they are using that. So I will just play just for you to see.
Ever meet a bee who loves margaritas? I'm that bee. I drift from blossom to beach, chasing the scent of lime and
I put it a little bit of speed here, but just to show you guys the outcome, but I will do one with you. So I am the one that does, right? And then Manu will explain step by step. So let's do it together. I will execute the workflow. I will drop an idea here. The idea is how to turn 10 minutes of chaos into 1 hour of productivity with the 2-minute rule. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what's going to happen, but we are going to see. So I put in an idea. You can also like put some, like a bee drinking margaritas and yeah, something like that. But I want something a bit different. So yeah, now we upload the image. We can check the image right here and copy and paste here. Let me see. Yes, so the image is pretty good. I like it. Of course, it will be around here, right? But yes, you got the message, right? It wasn't like for a perfect image generation or something. It was just an idea for you guys. And yeah, cool. Now I get the video. Let's watch it together. And my accent, it's a bit Indian. I don't know why. I need to change. I think the voice that Manu selected was like random for this template. I just select one template on HeyGen, and yeah. So let's see.
ever have 10 minutes of chaos and somehow come out with a plan for the day? Here's the 2-minute rule. If it takes under 2 minutes, do it now. The trick is small tasks
Nice.
piling into momentum. Clear one inbox message, file that stray receipt, set a reminder for something you've been avoiding. In 2 minutes, you've shaved off 10 minutes of chaos.
I love the 2 minutes rule. I love it. So yes, right now we got an image. So you can use that for something else. Of course, you can just publish the image into your Instagram account. That's an idea as well. Also, you know how to remove your background and you have a video that you can do something around here, right? So that's pretty famous on Instagram. And then you have your blonde and talking, and that's amazing. Also, you get like a script writer. You get so much stuff only from this workflow. That's amazing. I'm in love, and you can adapt for yourself and for your business. That's the most important part.
So this is the workflow we are giving to you today. So I will now show you how it works, explaining you how to set up and all the node and how you can improve it for your own use. Just make sure that you see that on the left we have put all the documentation here. If you follow the steps, you should be fine. So the workflow starts with an n8n node form. This node allows you to create a custom form like this one with a public URL that you can open in your web browser and drop a message. So for this form, we have added only one field, the ID, which is a text area, and it's required. We can add other fields, of course, but for this example, we want something very simple that I hope you will adapt to your use case. So when the user is submitting the form, the workflow starts. So we arrive first in the write script node. So this is an OpenAI node where we pass as the user prompt here the message that has been written in the form. So we retrieve here the story of a bee that loves margarita. This is the example we are taking today. We have chosen GPT-5 Nano, but you are free to use the model of your choice. And we have added a system prompt here. So I've made something simple. You are a script writer who transforms a rough idea into a short, engaging, and camera-ready monologue. I talk about the tone, the duration, what is the audience, the flow, the style, and the formatting. I precise that I don't want the final script to have an intro, and I want really the AI to return only the final script, fully ready to be read to the camera. So with no explanation, no intro, no outro, and no quotes at the beginning. So it's really ready to be read. So we see that this first step, this first AI turns this little text here into the text that Thijs will be reading in the video and posted on Instagram. So this is already very good. I think we are using that a lot in your video engine. And of course, here you need to be more precise than this prompt. This is just to give you an idea, but you need to adapt this prompt so it's matching your tone of voice, your style, really what you want to achieve. And this, there is only one way to do is to practice. Thijs is very good with prompting. She gives a lot of advice in our free community on Skool. You will find the link in the description. Okay, so once we have the script, we want to have the Instagram post. So, because what we are creating is a video, but we also need a post. So we have another node, another AI. Here we could have probably do one node who does both, but I like to separate things, especially for the sake of example, so it's very clear and you understand very well. So this node is writing the Instagram post. So it receives the script that has been written by the previous node, by the previous AI, and it will, here in the prompt, we pass the script, and it will turn it into the post. So here also we have made a simple example post. You are a social media copywriter. Your task is to write a short, friendly Instagram post that teases a video without giving everything away. Again, the tone, the goal, the lens, the style, etc., etc. The output is the post that will be written on Instagram on top of the video. Okay, so we have two steps, the script, then the post. Now we want to generate the background image. Again, for this, we will be using OpenAI. We could use another model, another AI, of course, for any steps. We could use other AI, but OpenAI is quite good now at generating image, especially simple image like that. So I think it's a nice thing to know how to use it. So in n8n, you have a node, generate picture. It's in OpenAI here, and in generate an image. It's this node. You could also analyze an image and that's very powerful, to understand what's the content of an image. But in our case today, we want to generate an image. So you choose the node, generate picture here. Of course, you connect your credential like for the previous nodes, and you choose the resource image, generate an image. Here we have several models, and the best one is GPT image 1. You can choose the resolution in the additional option. So you have only 3 options, and we take the more vertical one for our use case. And here we have a prompt. Imagine a fun picture that will illustrate that ID, and we are passing the ID that we are taking from the initial node because it's the simplest one. Of course, here again, you can add some more detail about the style, the composition, the colors, everything you want to do. You can fine tune that prompt. Okay, and when you execute this node, it is generating the image that we can view, and we have a little bee with a beautiful margarita. You can see the sugar around, like, I'm thirsty. It's the morning, but I don't want a margarita right now. Okay. Okay, so now we have the image in our workflow. You can see the weight is 3 megabytes, and it's quite heavy for an image. We could have maybe changed the quality. For the quality by default is medium. We could maybe have generated a low image for optimizing a bit the workflow. For now, it's good. Now we need that image to be accessible online through a URL. And for this, we will be using the Blotato node to use the upload service from Blotato, because it's very powerful and very easy to use. And with this custom node, now it's so simple to set up. So I show how to set up Blotato in our previous video, the workflow number 1. So you can find the link in the description if you want to have all the details about how to set up Blotato. I recommend that you watch it if you did not watch it already. And this will take the data, so the picture from the previous node, and it will upload it somewhere, and it will give us a URL that we can use, and we will be needing this URL to send it to HeyGen to use it as a background for our video in the template. Then I've put a little set, manipulate a bit the data to clean the parameters. So here I put the template ID from HeyGen. I will show you after how to create the template and where to find this ID, and you need to put it here. Then I name the variables image and text, and I take from our previous node the URL of the image. Here I drag and drop this here, so we have now the URL named image. We can see in the output of that node that we have the template ID, the image with the URL, and the text that will be spoken that we get from the write script node. So here we have all the data we need, very clean, for ready to be sent to HeyGen. Template ID, image, and text. Stay with me. This is the complicated part where we learn how to generate a video in n8n using HeyGen's template. I spent a lot of time to understand that. I didn't find any video that really explains it in depth, so I will show you it right now. The first node here will generate the video by calling the HeyGen's API to generate a video from a template. Then we have a wait node and a loop, because we need to check the status until the video is ready. It can take a while to generate a video, maybe a few minutes. So we need to have a loop in our n8n workflow that every few minutes check if the video is ready. So here in the first node, we are calling this API entry point, the template entry point, with in the parameters here in the URL, the template ID that we are setting up in our previous node, and with the method generate. We choose the method post here, and we need to connect to our API key. So for this, we choose generic auth type, we choose header auth, and we put HeyGen. This I created my HeyGen credentials in n8n, and this I explained in details in the previous video. You will find the link in the description. It's quite simple. You just have to copy your API key from HeyGen. And then we are sending a body, some parameters. So for this, I will show you. We pass the name of the video. I've been a bit lazy here. I could have put like the date or a summary of the video. We don't want caption on that video. If you turn caption on, it's just generating a file with the caption, and if it's adding, sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. Adding the caption on top of the video, it's not really good looking. So it's not a magic option to add a beautiful animated caption on your video. In HeyGen, you cannot do that so easily. If you want to add caption to do a very dynamic video, then you need to use other services like JSON to video or Create-O-Mat, or us, your video engine. Of course, this is what we do the best. So we don't want caption, we want to add a title, and then we are passing the variables. In our case, we have two variables, the text, which will be spoken by the clone, and the image, which is a reference to the URL of the image we want to show. So for this, we are setting the parameter like that. The text, the name of this is text, the type is text, and the properties, we have the content here, and here we are passing the text that we have generated with the AI, and we are cleaning it a bit. So we replace the new lines and we trim, so it's really clean like that and ready to be used. And then for the image here, we are passing the URL of the image that we generated before and uploaded to Blotato. And we choose the method, the fit method crop, so the image takes all the space. So here the payload is ready to be sent to HeyGen. And when this node runs, it goes to the wait node. It's waiting for 10 seconds before it goes to the next node that is checking the status. Here we are using another method, video status get, with the method get here. And same, we have connected our credentials, and we are passing the video ID from the generate template node. And this we are doing a few times in a loop. See, it took 29 times before it was ready. And we are checking here the status. We want the status to be completed, right? And for that, we have the if video ready node here. That is, if status equal to completed, then it continues. If not completed, it goes back to the wait node. Very simple. If it's ready, we upload the video to Blotato. So in Blotato, we have uploaded the image here and the video here. So we have a URL for the video. And final node of our workflow, here we are posting to Blotato. So here we have set up our Blotato credentials. Again, the link of the previous tutorial with all the information in the description. We choose the method post, create the platform Instagram. Here we have a list of all our accounts. In our case, we want the AI Atelier. In the text, we are passing the text that we have generated with the right Instagram post node. So this is the text we want to show on Instagram. And in the media URL here, we are putting a list of all the media. In our case, we want to put just first the picture, so it will be visible in our wall and people can swipe and see the video. And so first we put the picture, and we take it from the upload image node, and then the URL of the video. So we are building a carousel with first an image and second a video. And then we are adding a scheduled time option. We want the post to be published in 1 hour, so we have a bit of time to check if it was convincing or if we want to edit something or cancel the publication. Okay, that's it. So that's the outcome in Blotato. So it's ready to be published on Instagram. So we have here the little text, here the picture, and here the video that we have generated. I will show you how to create the template with the transparent clone and the background in HeyGen. You will probably not find that anywhere else on the internet right now, and that's because it's quite tricky. HeyGen is launching a new template editor, but it's not for the moment usable for the API, so we need to use the old one, and the old one is pretty buggy. So I will show you the way that works now, but let's hope that in a few months maybe they launch the new version and it will be much easier. So the first thing to do is to create a clone with a transparent background. So for this, you go to your clones. You select the clone you want to use, for example this one. Click on Edit. Here you go to background removal and save as new. So it's working quite well. So now you have a clone with a transparent background, a new clone with a transparent background that we will be using in our template. Then you go to the templates, and you click on create template. And here, I need you to pay attention. You need to click here on create template for API. This will take you from V4, create V4, the latest version of the template editor from HeyGen, to V3, template V3, which is the old version. And this one you can trigger from the API. I took a lot of time to understand that you cannot use the V4 in the API. I wrote to them and they confirmed that it's not possible for now. So the first thing we will be doing here is to switch the aspect ratio. We want to do a short video like that. Okay. And now there's in order to do things. The first thing we want to do is to put the image that we want to be using in the background. So for that, we can choose any image from the library of image here. And for example, this one, it's just a placeholder, right? We will replace that dynamically by the URL we will generate in our workflow. So we resize. So it's important to put the image first because there is here some option to reorganize the layer, but it does not work, at least today. Yesterday it was working, today it is not. It's a bit tricky. Then second thing to do is to add the avatar. You go to your avatars and you choose the latest avatar you created with the transparent background, like that. Here you can see that there is a button background removal that is activated. So last week I could choose an avatar with a background and activate the remove background here, but today it's not working again. So let's do it that way. This is why we created the avatar with no background before. Okay, so let's put ties like this. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our template with ties talking in front of a picture. Now we need to make things dynamic, right? We want the script, what it says, to be dynamic, and we want the image in the background to be dynamic as well. So for this, we click on the picture like that, and here we have a button API. We click on it, and we will name the variable image. So this way we can control the URL of the image in our API with this variable name image. Good, it's done. Perfect. And the second thing we want to do is the script. The script here, if we go to the script panel like that, here we have this text, welcome to the new era of video creation, blah, blah, blah. And this we want to be dynamic as well. And then we need to do curly bracket 2 times, the name of the variable we want to use, like that text like that, and curve bracket closing, like this. And this way, our template is ready. We will just rename it dynamic template. We will save the template. And here we see that we have the template ID that we'll be using in the workflow.
Now, what you just saw is only one workflow. It is powerful, but it's only scratching the surface. Because here's the truth. Even if you can automate one video, you still lose time figuring out scripts, editing, posting everywhere, and keep it consistent. That's why most people drop off after a week. Content feels like a second job. With your video engine, we don't just give you a single workflow. We built you a complete custom video automation system. It's tailored around your brand, your style, and also your goals. From scripting to branded video production to publish across every platform, all done automatically, like in our YouTube channel. So what does it mean? You save at least 50 hours every single month. You stay consistent, visible, and trusted without effort. And instead of hiring a whole content team, you've got your own personal engine work 24/7. So if you want to go beyond a single hack and actually have content creation off your plate for good, that's exactly what we do here in your video engine. Just check the link below and let's build your engine together. You can find the link for our website. You just click here and we are going to get in touch with you and build your video engine. You can download for free this workflow. I will leave the link in the description. And also, I think you would love to join our free community on Skool. The link is also on the description below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can find all links in the description for all the tools. And also, if you want to automate your system with your brain, your voice, and your face, you can just send us a message by clicking in our website down below. And if you like this video, you probably like this one as well. Thank you. I hope you have a really great journey with AI, with being productive using the 2-minute rule. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye.